Alrighty, so in the last video we talked about how to use the camera rail rig and how to attach a cinematic camera to that actor. And now we're going to be talking about how to use a camera boom rig. So let's go over here and create a new one so that we can start working with it. So we're going to go up to the Create tab right here. And we're going to grab from Cinematic tab a camera rig crane. Oh, I was saying that wrong. Oh well. So we'll just drag this in, and we can just rotate this however, and we've got this big old giant boom visualization here. And I'll just put this down here. And then what we're going to do is we are going to duplicate our camera here, our cinematic camera, by once again we're going to hold down Alt and then move it, and that will create a duplicate version of this camera. And I'm just going to move this over here right underneath the front of our crane. So I'm just going to put this right down here, and I'm going to right click on this. I'm going to go down to attach to, grab the eyedropper, and attach it to our crane. So now, if we grab this crane, we have a couple of different settings that we can play around with. We've got the crane pitch, which is very easily edited. So it's you got to be a little careful editing that. It's very fast. We've got our crane yaw right here, and we've got the crane arm length. And these are all the settings that we have. So there are a lot of cool things that we can do with one of these rigs. And for one, I'm just going to real quick disable look at tracking on this camera here, just because I would rather it not be doing that. And I'm just going to point this out forward into our scene. So I'm going to grab my my crane again, and I'm just going to show you kind of some of the sort of shots that you might be able to get with this. So we can move this up here, maybe rotate this up kind of like so, and then we can go up to our camera here, rotate it down on our scene. This is a little bit of a funky shot, but but as you can see here down in our preview, we can kind of get an idea of some of the sorts of shots that we might be able to get by, maybe not by rotating, but by adjusting the length of our camera here, or like let's say we were to enable look at tracking once again and track a specific object down here. Let's say we wanted to track that wood spool for no reason other than the fact that it is in existence. And then we can adjust our crane arm length, and we can get some really cool shots like this, as you can see down here in our preview. We could even go into the viewpoint of our camera here, and then select our camera crane, and we can once again take a look at how this looks, but in a slightly bigger viewport. We can also go to our cinematic viewport even, like we mentioned previously, like we took a look at, and adjust this to see it all in its full glory. And yeah, that is about it for the camera crane. Once again, pretty simple, pretty easy to use, and you can get some really fun shots with it. So in the next part, we're going to start constructing an actual cutscene using all of these different tools for a bunch of different shots, and we're gonna start putting together some real epic stuff here. So I hope you're excited. I know I am. Let's get right into it.